And I think we are ready to go. I don't know as though the police commission has formally recognized that they have a chairperson, and I don't know on our records who that is. Given the virtual setting, I'm happy to facilitate your meeting this evening and help you through the process, given the police commission, to my knowledge, has never undertaken a virtual interview of a police officer before. From your agenda tonight, first of all, it is 6:30 on December 21st, 2020. We have the police commission here, and we'll do a quick roll call. Mike Mickelson.
Present.
Jeff Motley.
Present.
And Sue Devlin.
Present.
Great. We also have with us Town Clerk Janelle Berthoud, and candidate before you tonight is Eli Alspaugh. The commission received the application material that we released to the commission in terms of his application, or excuse me, his cover letter, certain application materials, personal history statement. All of that was included and sent to you by the town clerk already. So you've had a chance to look at that. Mr. Alspaugh is joining us from Miles City, where he served roughly a year and a half, and prior to that grew up in Libby, Montana. So Montana native, we're excited to bring him before you for certification tonight. He's an excellent candidate, has excelled in all areas that we put him through in terms of the interview process and the evaluation process of a police officer. And he is ready for duty upon your certification. So assuming that all goes forward and you're satisfied with the candidate, we expect Mr. Alspaugh to start first week of January. And with that, I'll turn it over to the commission for any questions for Mr. Alspaugh or the administration.
My biggest question is housing. We all know how awful it is in this county. Eli, have you been able to, hi, there you are.
Oh, there we go.
Been able to find housing?
Yes, I have quite a few friends that live in Stevensville. And so I have arrangements with them that they live about 10 miles outside of Stevensville, and I'm going to stay with them for the time being.
Okay. Because housing, if you've looked at it, is a nightmare.
It is. Yep. I've been looking around. So.
Okay. That was my big concern, is that your paperwork looks great and your background check is great. I just wondered if you were going to pitch a tent someplace or.
Yep, I've got some things in the works, so I'm all set there.
Okay, great. Why do you want to come to Stevie?
I've always, I grew up in Libby, Montana,
right.
And I love the mountains and the west side of the state. Not really a flatlander, and so I tried it out here and just wasn't working for me. And then again, I have a bunch of friends in Stevensville, Missoula area. So to get back to them, closer to some people I know, and then closer to family back in Libby.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
One of my questions, Eli, was I see that you picked up your associate's degree. Is that correct?
I do not have an actual degree yet.
Okay.
I went to Montana State University Northern, and I have about a year and a half. It was a relatively new program for criminal justice there. Mm-hmm. And so the last year and a half is all online. So I intend to finish that later.
Okay. How large is the current police force that you're working with in Miles City?
We have a 16-man force. That's including the lieutenant, captain, and chief. And so there's 13-man patrol guys, including 2 sergeants.
And what's population exactly, or close in Miles City?
It's roughly 8,000 to 10,000.
All right.
city.
Okay, with coming to Stevensville in a significantly smaller force,
Mhm.
other, we cooperate with sheriff and the county and that, but do you foresee problems or any challenges coming to the job with such a significantly smaller force?
No, I don't. I grew up in a small town, so I'm more about that small town feel, the more community policing, and I look forward to everything that it brings.
Okay. What is your drug activity in Miles City? Because we've got a huge drug problem between
Yeah.
Missoula and Valley County.
We have a very significant drug problem because of the oil fields. We have a lot of people that commute back in
Sure.
from the oil fields. So we have very high drug activity, and we work pretty closely with drug task force here in town. And so we've done a lot of drug raids, all that kind of stuff, helping them out. And so it's a pretty big problem that we deal with on a regular.
Okay.
So Eli, I'm sure you've gone over the salary and compensation and all that stuff with the mayor and the chief. Is all that going to be suitable for you?
Yep, everything works out there. No problems.
Okay, I know that Brandon said that you would be ready to go, so you're all post certified and all trained up and all those fun things.
Yep, sure am.
Mr. Alspaugh would undergo roughly, I think, according to Interim Chief Ellington, 2 to 3 weeks of field training for Stevensville specific type training so that he can transition from one agency to another. But all the state level stuff is already completed, obviously. So his training is much shorter than the standard 13 to 14 weeks that we run somebody through.
And that's a big help.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Financially too, yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Any further questions from the commission?
And currently, I take it you're single.
Actually, I have a girlfriend over in Stevensville.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. The plot
So-
thickens.
Yep, exactly. That was one of the deciding factors after I had started applying. My friends introduced me to her
Okay.
that were staying over.
Mhm.
So
And you're still willing to come, even after your
Absolutely.
friends did that to you. Okay,
yep, absolutely.
All right.
that can
Well,
be good
we-
or bad,
True.
Very good. If there's nothing further from the commission, then I'd entertain a motion from one of the commissioners to certify Eli Alspaugh as a police officer for the town of Stevensville.
I certify Eli Alspaugh as a
Police officer.
police officer. I'm sorry, for Stevensville, Montana.
Is there a second?
I second.
Okay, it's been moved by Ms. Devlin and seconded by Mr. Mickelson to certify Eli Alspaugh as a police officer for the town of Stevensville. I'll do a quick roll call vote. Ms. Devlin,
Aye.
Mr. Mickelson,
Aye.
and Mr. Motley.
Aye.
All right, very good. The motion passes unanimously. From this juncture, the administration will extend a formal and final offer of employment to Mr. Alspaugh, which we hope he will accept, and we will undertake the process of onboarding.
All right.
And we will need to come down and sign
That's
certification.
correct.
Okay,
Ms. Berthoud will have the certification form in the clerk's office available. So
Perfect.
at your own convenience, if you can swing by during business hours, we'll just have you quickly throw a signature on a piece of paper, and you'll be on your way.
Okay,
All right.
Thanks
right.
for your time this evening.
Thank you. Well, welcome
bet.
aboard, Eli.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Eli, we'll be in touch with you first thing in the morning, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
Very good. Thanks for your
That
time,
works.
everyone, tonight. If there's nothing further from the commission, if there's any questions or anything, I'm happy to answer those. Otherwise, we'll adjourn.
okay.
All right.
Thank you,
I
everybody.
think we're good. Thanks, B.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good
Happy
evening, everyone.
holidays.
You as well.
To you too.
All right. Bye.
And that, Brandon, will that paper be ready in a day or so?
It'll be ready first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.